Good morning, and welcome to worship here at Culbertson Baptist Church. As we gather as a community of faith, to be reminded of God's goodness in the world and in our lives. I have some announcements to share with you all. Typically, on the first Wednesday of every month at 5:30, we meet in our gym for our monthly meal. But because of Lent, that's going to change this month. Next week, we're going to have our Ash Wednesday service at 6 o'clock. So this Wednesday here in the sanctuary, and then next week we'll have a Wednesday night meal. So we won't have a meal this week. We'll meet here in the sanctuary at 6 o'clock on Wednesday for our Ash Wednesday service to begin the Lenten season. And then next Wednesday we'll have our monthly meal together. I also want to thank you for your support of our Red Cross blood drives that we have every other month. This past Sunday we had our blood drive, and we were able to collect 31 units of blood. So we're thankful for y'all stepping up to help save a person's life. We have a lot going on. I invite you to continue to pick up a bulletin every Sunday and also receive the weekly email as well to help you stay informed of what we're doing as a congregation to make a difference in our community. I also invite Jennifer to come over and share announcements with you.
Hello. So most of you know that I teach fourth grade at Culbertson. We are starting a Big Brothers Big Sisters program within our school where we are looking for volunteers who would be willing to give us one day a week where they could come and have lunch with struggling kiddos who really do think to have a good role model in their life. It really is a pretty easy, simple process. I would have to paperwork that you need to fill out, but it really is just looking at giving one half hour to possibly an hour a week to meet with one another. So if that is something that you're interested in, please see me. I would be happy to get you any information and paperwork about that.
I also would invite Diane to come forward and she has an announcement to share with you too.
The first one has to do with our women's Bible study, which meets at 5 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. We have had a great time with the Enneagram study that Susan Smith has led for the last few weeks. It's been really eye-opening. It's the same sometimes. Things we're looking at about ourselves. But that will be winding down next Sunday. We have our meeting today and then our meeting next Sunday. And so we kind of looked around a week or two ago and said, what could we do? And I started poking around. So I'm going to be leading a women's Bible study for a few weeks. And those of you who know me will know how appropriate this is. The title of it is Zip It, the Keep It Check 40-Day Challenge. So we're going to be talking about words and language and the importance of what we say and how we say it. And again, we'll be doing that for the rest of the spring into April. So anyway, like I said, it kind of brings me down. I went into communication studies for a reason. I couldn't shut up. Anyway, the next announcement you have it has to do with our youth camp for the summer. And we've had a lot of differing opinions about where we should go for youth camp. We were looking at Southeastern Baptist, at Indian Creek, at Huge, and at Passport. And so actually earlier in the week, it may have been Monday, I sent out individual texts to the different families and just said between the dates of June 6th and July 18th, when are you not available? Because we're dealing with all kinds of vacation schedules and family commitments and all kinds of things, and then for specific preferences. And we weren't able to get everybody included, unfortunately, but what we finally decided on after we weighed those factors, of the availability factors, and I need another factor, and that is distance. And huge camps are 5 to 6 hours away, and these others are 2 hours or less away, and it makes it a lot easier to find sponsors when sometimes you can split the week, because some people can't get that many days off. They want to help, but they can't take a full 5 days off to go help with camp as a sponsor. So we decided at the PE board meeting on Tuesday night that we would be going to Passport, which is in Berea, at Berea College. And that will be the 11th through the 16th. Danny made a quick call down there and said, no, they've got somewhere between 50 and 60 slots still available. So we're good, folks. So Culbertson always approaches camp this way from a financial standpoint. The church will pay 1/3, parents, family pay 1/3, and then the kids do, or the youth do money-making projects to pay for 1/3. However, if people are financially strapped, we have a very generous congregation, and there are lots of people who have said, I will sponsor someone if they need to have a sponsor. So, like I said, we're fortunate to have a very generous congregation in that regard. So you need to begin thinking about what kind of money-making project you might want to do to kind of help defray some of your camp costs. But that will be July 11th through the 16th, and there will be more news to come.
First of all, thank you. If you have filled out on the interest inventories that we have sitting on the table back there, what we've done as a committee, we met this past week, and after the meeting, I took the survey that we had and I tallied some data amongst those. And so from that, I created a master list of what we had, who was interested in learning about some of those things, who was interested in teaching, and who was interested in assisting with some of the topics. I then took that information and transferred it 3x5 cards for each one of those topics. So as an example topic, the cooking, potential teachers were listed, potential assistants who were willing to help with it, and then potential participants who had showed some interest in possibly participating in that particular topic. So Nancy finally gave us a wonderful list of additional potential topics, and we'll probably be throwing that at you at some time later. Right now, we're in the experimental stage, though, and so the Center for Congregations has us, at this point in time, designing one experiment with these, and that's what we'll be doing is we'll be picking one of these, and it looks like it may end up being kind of a nature hike with a collection of wildflowers and learning how to press these, and then use the pressings for things like making cards or framing them and things of that nature. I know if I've already got the materials rounded up. I did this with classes in the science club when I was teaching actively, and so I made a trip to Salem this past week, borrowed all of the plant pressing materials and the boards and things that we needed to be able to complete that. And then we're also looking at resources for each of the people that participate in this to be able to purchase those, which the grant will help to do that. So we're looking at books that are related to wildflowers that begin to the end, rather than just the United States or the world or whatever. So if you've got something that's going to be a resource to you, that if you have something growing in your backyard and you'd like to know what it is, you can just pull out the book and you can look it up. So our next step is we've got a meeting coming up March the 8th, I believe it is, with the other churches that are involved in this project. Ours has already been flown past Shelley, if you remember Shelley, but he was our interim pastor some time ago, and the head of the operation, and they both were very excited about what we've got planned at this point in time. They think we're right on target with it. And so we're excited about getting it rolling, and then once we get beyond the experimental stage, being able to branch out and involve many of you. Of course, the whole idea behind this is to build community. We want everyone talking to each other. We want everyone interacting with each other so that you get to know the people in the congregation and not just a face and no piece of the place. So we want to try to get as many of you involved as possible. And on the side, it turns out that yesterday was a very, very special day because Mr. Bourne up here had a birthday. Mr. Bourne, look at the card.
Let us continue to worship this morning as Mike comes and leads us in our opening scripture and prayer.
Good morning. I'll be reading James 3:5. If we put bits into the mouth of horses to make them obey us, we guide their whole bodies. Or look at ships. though they are so large that it takes strong winds to drive them. Yet they are guided by a very small rudder wherever the will of the pilot directs. So also the tongue is a small member, yet it boasts of great exploits. Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the opportunity to be in your house, to worship, and to serve our church and our community. Lord, give us wisdom and compassion as we strive to carry out your mission. Encourage one another and build one another up. Love God, love others. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Each Sunday we typically have our children's sermons. I want us to know that we're not going to have one this morning. But following that session music, some of our children will be invited to go downstairs for their children's worship. But let's share in Christ's peace this morning. May the peace of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ be with you. Let us welcome and share Christ's peace this morning.
Before I pray, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge what's happening in Europe right now. I think it's important we remember the folks over there and what they're going through. Think about maybe how we can pray for them as well. We ask God to bless our tithes and offers this morning. Dear Lord, we thank you for the opportunity once again to bring a portion of what we've been blessed with. We ask that you see our hearts in this time, and you also see those who right now, Father, they're just thankful for maybe their lives and their lives of their loved ones that are there with them. And we just ask you to protect them and show us what we can do to support them from so far a distance, Father. We know it's not a great distance for you. All these things we ask in your Son Jesus' name. Amen.
back in 2015, the movie Black Mass premiered at the Coolidge Corner Theater in Boston, Massachusetts. Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, Dakota Johnson, and others were the movie stars of the night walking the red carpet. Here is a picture from that day. You may have seen this picture before. On this day, this one woman reminded us of a valuable lesson. The importance of taking the moment before us, instead of trying to capture it with your phone. And many people in our audience probably still have that picture of a celebrity on their phone. It's been months or years since they even looked at it. But here this woman took in the experience. Maybe a lot of people in the audience, she is the one that looked at that celebrity in the face and had that interaction that we all long for, to be recognized by someone else, while everyone else was stumbling with their phone. But does this mean that this woman never takes the picture? Of course not. She may have a smartphone just like you, full of pictures. But on that particular day, in that particular moment, she wasn't worried about taking the picture. She wanted to take in the moment before her very eyes. In our text today, we see Jesus teaching the crowd how to make the most and the best of a situation before them, and how to remove the obstacles that can easily get in our way. In this passage of Scripture, we see Jesus teaching the difference between how he approaches God's kingdom and how the religious leaders of his day approach God's kingdom. Let's look at our text this morning in Matthew chapter 15, verses 1 through 11. It reads, "Some Pharisees and teachers of religious law now arrived from Jerusalem to see Jesus. They asked him, 'Why do your disciples disobey our old age traditions? For there is no tradition of ceremonial hand washing before they eat.' And Jesus replied, 'And why do you, by your traditions, violate the direct commandments of God? For instance, God says, honor your father and mother, and anyone who speaks disrespectfully of father or mother must be put to death. But you first are right for people to say to their parents, say, I can't help you, for how bound to give to God what I have given to you. In this way, you say that you don't need to honor their parents, and so you cancel the word of God for the sake of your own tradition. You hypocrites! Isaiah was right when he prophesied about you when he wrote, and people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. Their worship is a false, for they teach man-made ideas as commands from God.' And Jesus called to the crowd to come and hear. 'Listen,' he said, 'and try to understand. It's not what goes in your mouth that defiles you. You are defiled by the words that come out of your mouth.'" So we see in verse 1 of our text that some religious leaders arrived in Galilee from Jerusalem to ask Jesus some questions. They were there to ask him why he acts the way he does, and why he leads his disciples to act in the way they do. You see in verse 2, the Pharisees asked Jesus, "Why don't your disciples follow our traditions?" Because they don't practice the tradition of washing your hands before eating a meal. Now this hand washing is not about getting dirt off your hands. It's all about the ceremony of washing your hands to make sure that you are clean so you can eat the meal and not be impure. It's all about the distinction of what is clean and what is unclean, what is pure and impure. And so Jesus tells them that he is not worried about these traditions. Instead of worrying about what we put in our mouths, we should be more worried about what comes out of our mouths. So Jesus responds to the question that by your own traditions, you are directly contradicting the commandments of God. And this is a fascinating question for Jesus to ask. When he asks him, why are you directly contradicting God's commandments? Because the religious leaders would say we are following God's commandments. They're trying to imply that Jesus is the one that's not honoring God. So Jesus would understand that actually you guys are the ones that are not honoring God. So there's a distinction, an argument, you could say, between the religious leaders who think they're following God's commandments, and Jesus saying, well, actually you think you are, but you're not. And he goes on to give his example in verses 4 through 6. Because they know the commandment to honor your father and mother. But you know there are times that a parent will reach out to their children and say, can you help me? And you see these young leaders saying back to their parents, no, I can't help you right now. I don't have any money. Because any money I would give to you, I've already given to God. So you understand, you have no honor for your parents because you're not taking care of them. And then he goes on to quote from Isaiah. And the verse says, these people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. Their worship is a farce. They teach man-made ideas as commands from God. And we talked about this last week when you look at the prophet Isaiah, where the people of his day were claiming to worship God in one breath, but in another breath, their actions and their words contradicted their worship of God. And God is telling them then and telling us today that if you're going to worship God, you need to make sure your life reflects that worship that you're proclaiming in the world. And Jesus reminds the religious leaders that they are not doing what they are expected to do. And then Jesus says, it's not what your sermon or hand washing makes you clean or not. It's about the type of life that you live. It's about the words that come out of your mouth that can defile you. In these verses, Jesus is saying that we don't need to worry about these rituals. But focus on what we should or shouldn't. Instead, we should focus on what comes out of our mouth. So the things that we do, the words that we say, how we treat each other. Because that will ultimately define who we are. And I can reveal God's kingdom is in our life or not. You see, without realizing that, there's so much around us that influences us and how we think in the world. It affects what we do and how we do it. And of course, those influences can help us make a better world, or it can lead us to tear this world apart. Mary Richless is the owner of Foggy Pine Books in Boone, North Carolina. A little bookstore there in the mountains of North Carolina. And she was given an opportunity that she could never have pursued on her own. During last year's Super Bowl game, the late show Stephen Colbert gave her a local commercial time slot during the Super Bowl. With Sam Elliott narrating the commercial and Tom Hanks acting in the commercial. So Stephen Colbert just reached out to Mary and says, we want you to watch the Super Bowl, but we're not going to tell you why. And so there's a video of her watching the TV, and all of a sudden a commercial pops up on her screen advertising her own bookstore. And Sam Elliott is the voice that you hear, and Tom Hanks pretends to be a patron of hers and says, if you want a good book, go to Boone, North Carolina, to Foggy Pine Bookstore. During an interview after this experience, she admits about 3 weeks ago, she was wondering if she's going to be able to survive the winter. This is during last winter, during the height of some difficulties with the pandemic. And she's wondering if she's going to have to close her store down because she's not getting enough business. And then as a result of this one commercial during the Super Bowl, she's hiring new people to help cover all the additional orders. Even a brief clip on TV with such a wide audience can make a lasting impact and change someone's life. See, for some families, the TV is their ritual. For some families, they watch a lot of football together and they make sure they gather around that once a year to watch the Super Bowl. But sometimes families will gather around to watch their favorite show together. And with technology, you can binge watch your favorite show, episode after episode after episode. You can stay up until 2 or 3 in the morning if you want to. And if you want to hide from your spouse, you can get on your phone and do it on the other side of the bed for audio too, right? For good and bad, the TV and by extension our phones influence us. Now with the race win, how many of you have seen the Spider-Man movie, Nobody Home? We got a couple, I know the students out there, they're shaking their heads with joy, all right? This movie was released theatrically in the United States on December 17th. It has raised over $1.8 billion worldwide. It's the 6th highest grossing film of all time. Now, prior to its release, Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man, was everywhere promoting the movie. On December 6th, he was on the Graham Norton Show. On December 9th, he was on a YouTube show called Hot Ones. On December 10th, he was on Good Morning America in the morning, and that night he was on a late show with Stephen Myers. Then on December 14th, he was on Jimmy Kimmel Live. And you can see these videos of his interviews have millions of views, and so many people have resonated with this movie and the story that he tells as Spider-Man. Now I have another question for you. With a raised hand, how many of you have read the book by Governor Chris Christie, Republican Rescue, saving the party from Christianized conspiracy theorists and the dangerous politics of Joe Biden. Anyone read this book? Not a person. Yes. This book was released on November 16th, and it has struggled from day one. Republican Rescue sold only 2,289 copies the first week. It's a colossal failure to be able to purchase the book or publicize the book, and only 2,000 copies we sold the first week. Now, prior to this release, Governor Christie was everywhere promoting his book. On November 15th, he was on Good Morning America with Joe Stephanopoulos. On November 15th, he was on a daily show with Trevor Noah. On November 16th, he was on MSNBC with Nicole Wallace. And here's all this publicity. The Republicans were not interested in this book. So I think this is fascinating because the TV influences what we do and how we see the world. And Tom Holland can spend all his time making press about this movie, and the whole world does it. $1.8 billion worth of sales. And Governor Christie tried to sell a book that no one was interested in, even though he was everywhere trying to get people interested in what he had to see. Often, he was given a voice on TV was based on whatever needs to be promoted at the time. And if recommendations can give a late night show or a news source and higher ratings, everyone is happy. So remember, whenever you see someone on TV or on your screen, in your phone, remember that person has an agenda. And often that person is trying to sell you something. But sometimes you might agree with the agenda, so you're probably going to watch it and learn something. But if you disagree with the agenda, you're probably going to change your channel or move on to some other video. But remember, there's a whole system here of other people making decisions on what you see on the screen before you, deciding what you watch and deciding whose voice you hear. The system can be used to build people up like a small bookstore in Boone, North Carolina. And we can make the world a better place. Or it can keep us divided as we stay in our echo chambers and only watch one certain news person or another person, or watch one certain video compared to another, and keep us divided against each other. Because they keep us divided if it allows more profit in their pocket. During the 1st century, it was the religious leaders who had so much influence on society. And they often had to work around Jesus because Jesus was working around them. We see in our text this morning, they had this process of how to help people connect to God, and had this ceremony of washing things, and all these rules that people were supposed to follow to be connected to God. And then Jesus shows up and calls them out on their hypocrisy and says, you're not helping people experience God. And so you have to work around the system, just like we need to work around the system at times to help people find God's saving grace. Remember how Jesus said, it's not what comes in our lives, in our bodies, but it's what comes out of our bodies, what comes out of our mouths that defines who we are. Rather than the ritualistic customs that we can perform. Because there's times, just like in the 1st century and today, that we can do all these ritualistic things but then live our lives contrary to them. We can sit there worshiping God by doing these rituals, and yet Jesus is telling us, think about the words and actions that are coming out of your hands and out of your mouths. Are you really worshiping me through how you live? There's a variety of rituals that we perform as a community of faith, as disciples of Christ, to help us connect to God. And what's wonderful about all these rituals is there are different ways to express them. On Wednesday night, we're watching the TV show The Chosen. It's a movie, a TV series about how people interact with Jesus. It's not based on the biblical story. It's based on the characters of the gospel stories that we are so familiar with. But adding some substance to the gaps. Like, for example, in the Gospels, we know that Jesus heals Peter's mother-in-law. But we really don't know anything about his wife. He doesn't even have a name. But here on the TV show, The Chosen, she's given her name Eden, and we see this interaction between Peter and his wife. All these other examples and the stories that we are watching on Wednesday night as well. And remember, I'm going to have you watch a clip from this video that we watched this past Wednesday. As we know, the Sabbath is a very special day for the Jews and also for the Christians, as we set aside a day to be holy, to recognize God's presence in the world, and to worship God with our lives, and our rituals, and our experiences. And so the Sabbath is a meal that the Jews would gather around a table to remember the Sabbath. And in a moment, we're going to watch this clip and see different people observing the Sabbath. We see Mary Magdalene struggling to lead a group of people in the Sabbath for the very first time. We see Matthew, the tax collector, who's been ostracized by his family because he's a Jew taking taxes for the Romans, and so his Jewish family has no interest in him. So he has to sit outside by himself with a dog to observe this ritual meal. We see Nicodemus, the great religious leader, sitting around a fancy table with fancy food and their fancy clothes as well. And we see Peter and Andrew and his wife Ian observing the Sabbath meal as well. So let's watch this video together.
Let me just take a look at my little notes. Let's see.
Can I read it for you, Mary?
Stop it, Barnaby. I read better than you.
My father taught me.
Very impressive.
Is the first star out?
Yes, let's eat. Like I said, you are very popular.
Or it's a Pharisee here to shut us down for letting you be here.
Hello, Mary.
Hello.
It's good to see you.
Yes. Yes.
I don't want to be rude, but would it be okay if I...
Oh! Yes, of course. Please come in. I just never thought you'd, I have guests here. This is my first time. I don't know what I'm doing.
Rabbi.
You already know these men?
They are students of mine. I trust they have been polite.
Of course.
Your guest can take the seat. Yes, Mary?
Oh, of course. Yes, of course. Please have a seat. I keep saying of course a lot. Francis is the man I told you about who helped me.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Mary told us so much about you.
Oh, I hope not too much.
I'm Barnaby. This is Shula. She is blind.
Ah.
In case you couldn't tell.
I'm so sorry. I don't actually know your name.
I'm Jesus of Nazareth.
Well, apparently something good can come from Nazareth. What?
Mary, I'm honored to be here. Why don't you begin?
Oh, no, I couldn't now that you are here. You must.
Thank you, but this is your home, and I would love for you to do it.
Okay. I'll just read from this now. Now the heavens and the earth were completed, and all their hosts. And God completed on the seventh day his work that he did. And God abstained on the seventh day from all the work he did. And God blessed the seventh day, and he hallowed it, for thereon he abstained from all the work that God created to do. Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who creates the fruit of the vine.
You have lovingly and willingly given us.
You have lovingly and willingly given us your Shabbat as an inheritance in memory of creation. Because this is the first day of our holy assemblies in memory of the Exodus from Egypt. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who brings forth the bread from the earth. Amen.
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 In my email to you tomorrow, I'll send a link to this video if you want to watch it again. When I made the video, I knew it was a little dark, so I didn't know what the weather would be like during this time to see if you could see it or not. What's fascinating about this clip is you see these different people observing this ritual in different ways. You have Nicodemus, who has the words memorized. And he's a great religious leader, telling everyone the fancy words. You have Mary, who has just been redeemed by Jesus earlier in the episode. And this is the first time she's led to the back. And she's a little nervous. And then Jesus shows up, which is completely unexpected. And he begins to back off, and Jesus, you take care of it. And she's like, no, this is your home, you do it. And so she has a piece of paper telling her how to observe the ritual. Rituals are those to empower us to connect together. But sometimes these rituals get in the way. We see that in our text this morning. A ceremony or hand-washing experience was supposed to help them to remember how holy God is and how they need to reconnect to God on a regular basis. So Jesus is reminding them, you're so worried about washing your hands that you don't think about the life that you're trying to live. I don't know where you are this morning. As we gather on Sunday mornings to experience this ritual experience of worshiping God, through the gift of prayers being said on our behalf, through words being sung, with worship being leading us, through closing us in worship, through opening the scriptures and hearing a message said on our behalf. This week we'll observe communion together as a community of faith. And in coming weeks we're going to have some baptisms here. We all have these rituals as disciples of Christ. They are here to help you to connect together. But if they are ever in your way, I invite you to not do it. I invite you to sit down aside and be quiet. Maybe you need to stay home one Sunday and reconnect to God personally in your life. You can help us reconnect to God as a community of faith. Don't just go through the motions of washing your hands or doing whatever the ritual requires of you. This next Sunday, don't just go through the motions and eat a little piece of bread and a little bit of juice. But use that little bread and use that little juice to remind you of the sacrifice that God has freely given to you. I love this section of Scripture when Jesus is talking, because you find the hope of your religious leaders connect to God. He's not there saying, you all have it wrong and figured out, leave. He's saying, I know your desire to worship God. Let me help you do that. It's not about getting rid of the rituals. It's about reframing them to help us to really connect to God. And that's why we gather as a community of faith. So in this moment, in this prayer, I invite you to reflect. In these coming days, I invite you to reflect upon how you function as a disciple of Christ. And what are you doing to connect to God? And what are those things in your life that have become a hindrance, and what you can do to get rid of them? And let us pray together. Gracious and loving God, we admit that we need your help to worship you. We admit that we need each other's help to worship you. So we know at times that when we rely on others, it can become a hindrance to our own worship. So we help you to ask you to help us stay in this rhythm and this balance between the two. So we can use these rituals, expressions of our faith to reconnect to you once again. We thank you for this special time of worship. We invite you to come here into our lives and into this moment as you respond to your goodness, that we can leave here changed because we are truly felt you here in this place of worship. We thank you for all the work the worship and continue to do to lead us, to guide us to your saving grace. Let us continue to worship you in Jesus' name. Amen.
One more tradition, I say, tradition, big ritual that we haven't mentioned today is Indian Creek Baptist Camp in Bedford is our denomination camp. It is a traditional Baptist or a traditional church camp where you go for a certain amount of time, your family takes you, you are in a cabin with other children your age with great supervision, and then you come home. It's available for anyone, starting with those going into kindergarten. And if you want resources on that, Susan has been there more than anyone else as camper and counselor and just talked to any of us. It's been a great day to look out and see all of these smiling faces, new, old, not old, but regulars. The regulars. I'm okay. And seeing the children sing it, it's really been a blessed day. Let us leave in prayer. Our Heavenly Father, you connect us with our traditions and rituals, and we honor you by our songs and praises, offerings and prayers. Dear God, let them never be going through the motions. Let our hearts always be touched by you in what we do in this church, in our lives, and especially in telling others what you are, how you love us, and where they can go to find what we have.